welcome to Scooped, the ice cream review podcast, where we try all the cone creations, signature slushes, and frozen foods on the East Coast to give you the ultimate scoop. My name is Holly Hagman, and with me, as always, is my co-host, husband, and ice cream connoisseur, Paul Percivali. Hey, Paul, do you think we'll eat ice cream later today?
Probably.
Because I think it's a sure bet.
Get
it? Like sherbet?
I get what you're doing. But no, I just assume because today is a special day.
It is?
What do you mean? It's the 12/31.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, well.
That way.
I took your question seriously.
Oh, no, that was part of the pun.
Okay.
But maybe we will. Who knows? We actually probably could have sherbet if we wanted to. I think we have some in the freezer.
I guess we could do that, yeah.
But anyway, in our last episode, we reviewed Cafe 360, which we placed at the A tier level. And for this episode, we are reviewing a gelato brand straight out of Italy, L'Artigiano Gelato.
Yeah, don't expect me to ever be able to pronounce that.
I don't even know if I pronounced it right. I'm doing my best, though. It is a very Italian-sounding name for a gelato company. L'Artigiano is my best pronunciation I can do.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Way better than me, I'm sure.
But unlike Cafe 360, this brand has some history. We've got a good chunk of story to get through. So when you're ready, take it away.
Okay. So, our story, and by ours, I mean theirs.
Right.
Many years ago, amid a picturesque town of Assisi in the province of Perugia, a visionary young man by the name of Antonio... Did I get that right?
Yes, that one's right. Proud of you.
Okay. Nurtured a dream to share the joy of a unique why don't you just read...
Artisanal?
No, I'll try my best. Artisanal gelato with the world. In the magical year of 1927, armed with knowledge...
Okay,
oh, God.
that one's just on you.
I'm all messed up now. Armed with nothing but a humble cart and a closely guarded recipe. Can you read?
Yeah.
Yeah, please read this. I'm done right now.
Okay, all right.
Recipe whispered.
Okay. And a closely guarded recipe whispered through the ages, Antonio set forth on a captivating journey, weaving his way through time and flavor to craft the spellbinding perfection of his gelato masterpiece. The key to Master Antonio's success was his secret recipe, an enchanting blend of premium local ingredients and an intrinsic devotion to the artistry of gelato crafting. The secret was closely guarded in his family for generations, passed from father to son, and it became the foundation of what we now know as L'Artigiano Gelato. Over the past years, Master Antonio's modest cart transformed into a charming shop nestled in the heart of Assisi, drawing people from both near and far who sought the pleasure of savoring his delightful gelato.
So he still sells it via cart. Let's assume in Italy itself and what.
Well, it says they opened a shop in Assisi.
Okay.
So they have a brick and mortar store, but the cart thing is very reminiscent of how it's sold in most
other
places in America, and we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Antonio's renown steadily flourished, and the artisanal gelato of Assisi evolved into a veritable legend. This union brings a delightful blend of traditional gelato artistry and automotive heritage to the streets of New York and beyond, perfectly embodying the essence of the Italian dolce vita. Our gelato has even caught Hollywood's eye with our 500 gelateria featured in a Netflix TV series, showcasing its star quality.
Wait, what? Dulce Vita?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. What truly sets us apart is the Italian Dulce Vita we offer every customers. we offer every customers.
Now, I will tell you,
was
I
about to
copied
say-
and pasted these things from the website. There were a couple of spelling and grammar things, but if it's literally from Italy, I wouldn't be surprised because that means probably
It's just
it's
the
not-
way that they arrange their sentences.
It's not their first language, English, I would assume.
Yeah, they get a little bit of a pass.
Yeah.
At our 500 gelateria, we're not just enjoying gelato. You're immersing yourself in an authentic Italian experience, enriched by our collaboration with Fiat.
Fiat.
This partnership is not only refined our brand, but also deepened our impact in the American market. El Artigiano is poised to extend its luxurious gelato experience to even broader audiences, both national and international, as we elevate our brand at every opportunity. In a world brimming with ice cream, El Artigiano shines brightly. Every bite is infused with passion, crafted with the finest ingredients, leaving you with a delightful taste and a lasting memory of quality, tradition, and exceptional flavor.
Okay. So I'm going to add a little commentary here for a quick second. So, dolce vita, I believe, means sweet life in Italian. I'm going to double check that.
Does it?
Really quick. I know vita is life.
Yeah, that one I know. I forgot where I know that from, but I know that vita means life because of, like, it was either a video game or a movie or something.
It is sweet life. I know stuff.
Yeah, you do know stuff.
Look at me. But in addition to that, they have a collaboration with Fiat, which is a traditional Italian car. And that's the little, I mentioned the little carts that it used to be sold off of in Italy. In the American locations where it's sold in, like, larger pavilions and malls and stuff like that, there's a tiny Fiat 500, which is the name of the car.
Oh, that's what kind of car it is?
Yeah, that's what they're selling it off of. It's really, really cute, and we'll include pictures. But anyway, before we can get into the locations and all of that, we should talk about the ingredients, because that is the bedrock of this gelato. That is why it is so good, because not only is it imported from Italy, but it's made in Italy. All of the ingredients are from different locations in Italy, and I have information on that to share. So, here we go. Our gelato is made only with the finest ingredients, carefully chosen to guarantee an authentic and refined taste in every scoop. Each ingredient is selected to offer a product that stands out for its quality and unique texture. It's made with natural ingredients. The gelato is made only with the finest ingredients, carefully chosen to okay, we read that already. Made with fresh Italian milk. The gelato is crafted with the freshest milk procured daily from the best local farms, giving it unmatched creaminess and a rich flavor, just like the finest Italian tradition. No artificial flavors or colorings. Our recipe contains no artificial flavors or colorings. Our gelato follows the Italian tradition of pure authenticity, preserving its genuineness and natural flavor. And I don't know if this is a typo or if this is how you say vegan in Italian, but it says vegano options.
Yes.
And I don't know. Even for those who follow a vegan lifestyle, we offer options that respect tradition, made with the highest quality natural ingredients, ensuring a creamy and delicious experience without compromise. And they included a handy-dandy graphic that I will also include in the video. But it's a map of Italy with little pins.
Spots where things came from?
Yep. So they import hazelnuts from Piemonte, lemon juice from Palermo, chocolate from Modica, fresh milk from Umbria, pistachios from Bronte, and almonds from Avola, which all appear to be part of Italy or Sicily.
Well, that's nice if everything really did just come from, like, specific places.
I feel like I don't think they're lying. This is another one of those things where, like, there's buzzwords on the website and it's, like, very specific natural ingredients, local flavors, creaminess, blah 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 blah.
Like from Cafe 360.
Right. But again, having tasted what we tasted, I believe them. I believe it. I feel like it's accurate.
It doesn't taste like anything that we've had here before.
Right. And another thing, okay, real quick, let me just wrap up with this. So, in New York and New Jersey, there are 7 locations where you can get L'Artigiano Gelato. And one of them is in the Menlo Park Mall, which seems to be our hub of ice cream stuff these days.
Yeah, they do have a lot of options. Well, we've gone to most of the, what we thought was most of them. We keep finding more.
We've been to now 3 ice cream shops just in the Menlo Park Mall, and then we found 2 more
on the way out
while we were walking around. So,
we have to go back again.
But we've, so far in the Menlo Park Mall, we've been to the Haagen-Dazs, we've been to Sweet Ice Creamery, and now we've been to the gelato, the tiny gelato car in the middle of the mall, which is super adorable. And the website for this company lists 14 flavors that they manufacture. And
they had 6 there, right?
Yes, when we went, they had about 6 to choose from. But they do carry more on the cart. We just happened to go. So we went to my parents thought we were insane because we were going to the mall simply to try gelato, but we went like the Sunday 3 days before Christmas.
Yeah. The Sunday before Christmas. It was kind of a choice.
It was an experience
we've had before, though. I think we did the same thing last year.
We did. Why do we keep doing this? How does this keep happening to us?
I don't know. We need to stop, though.
I don't know. So we ended up at the Menlo Park Mall. Let me explain. I found this little tiny gelato cart in the mall when I went to Menlo Park Mall with Paul's sister to see the new Wicked film.
I shall take your word for it.
Okay. So Menlo Park Mall also has an AMC dine-in movie theater, and we all got tickets. Well, we all is me, Paul's sister, and a couple of her friends.
Right.
Got tickets to go see Wicked for Good, which was in like the end of November. We went to go see this. And when we were there, we were walking around the mall before we went to the movie, because we were like, let's go, we'll make a day of it, we'll go to the mall, we'll go to the arcade in the mall, and then we'll go to the movie. I'm like, okay, sounds good to me. Because I'm always up for hanging out in a mall. I think that's just like a generational thing, I don't know. But the point is, we go, and I'm walking past the stores, and I see this little it's a super adorable blue car. And I read it, and I'm like, gelato? What do you mean? So
was it in the exact same spot?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to move. I think it parks there, and that's where it stays. Because it's not like a mobile car. It's a little car, and inside of that, there are the freezers.
I just assumed that it was on real wheels.
I think it might be, but I don't. Does it? Do you think it rolls?
Probably. That's what I assumed. It's a car. You would at least assume that it rolled.
That's a good point. Anyway, but yes, it was in the exact same spot. Because there's little tables behind it too, I guess, for if you want to.
Yeah. They had a big old family, like all sitting together, eating the gelato together when we went.
It was cute.
So we had to go find other seats elsewhere in the mall.
We did. And we did. We found them. But, so, the main reason that I believe all the stuff we read on the website is because we got 2 completely different flavors that looked absolutely identical because there were no artificial colors or flavorings in those ingredients.
Most places, if you were to get coconut, they would probably dye it a little bit of an opaque whiteness, and then if it was lemon, they would probably add at least a little bit of yellow to it. But they were both just plain white.
Mm-hmm. At one point, like, prior to us, so I got the lemon, Paul got the coconut. We'll talk about how they tasted in a moment, but when they were scooping, when the attendant was scooping it for us, I was, like, worried, briefly, that she gave us the same thing, because they looked absolutely identical.
Yes.
My cousin Vinny reference, if anyone is wondering. But they were exactly the same. So I do have pictures, and I will include them, but there's not much of a difference
Yeah.
of what they look like. So, there were some other flavors to pick from. There were 6 when we got there. I think the cart holds up to 8, because the day that I noticed it was in the mall, I sent Paul a picture of the cart.
And they had
and
more
it
flavors?
had more flavors at the time, so I think just because it was busy and right before Christmas and everybody...
They might have even sold out.
They could have sold out of 2 other ones that they had.
But which ones were the ones that they had at that time?
At the time when we got there, they had vanilla bean, Sicilian lemon, coconut, pistachio... Oh, this caramel affogato one, which is... An affogato is espresso with ice cream in it, so it's probably caramel coffee.
I'll take your word for it.
And then chocolate. So they didn't have anything...
Which would you have gone for if they had those other 2 flavors?
Well, I don't know what the other 2 flavors would have been.
Well, the ones that they have now, which is... They didn't have the chocolate, right? I don't remember them having chocolate.
Okay. But, like, the other day, let me read you the first day when I saw them.
No, okay.
They had chocolate, mango, strawberry, pistachio, lemon, Nutella, the caramel affogato, and cookies and cream. So they don't always have the same ones.
Okay. I wonder how they handle that. Like, do they have a freezer somewhere in the building they just have a bunch of flavors stored?
They must.
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
Surely they do. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture of our flavors, and you can't even tell what's what in this picture, because they're exactly the same looking.
Yeah. There's something, as you said, there's something trustworthy about that.
Yes, I kind of like that. And I mean, we got cups, you could get a cone. They have 4 sizes, and they only take cards, you can't pay cash.
Okay.
So the sizes are Italian names. The smallest treat is called the Assaggio, and that's $7. Then the next one up is the small indulgence Dolce Vita, which we determined means sweet life. That's $8. The Venice-inspired Gondola is $9, and the Epic Experience Colossio is $10.
How colossal.
3 scoops.
Crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, did we get the second one up? I feel like we got the second one. And they gave us a pretty good chunk of gelato, right? Like, there was a good amount in there.
I'd say.
So, I don't know. I feel like it's worth it, even though it is gelato's expensive. Gelato in general is expensive. Gelato from Italy, it's gonna be expensive, because now it's imported, and there's all these ingredients, and the storage of it, and blah 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 blah.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
That too. But I would absolutely buy gelato from this little tiny car again, because...
Once we're done with everything else we need to do.
Right. Because I will talk about my flavor now. So, usually, you guys know, I typically go for a more chocolatey kind of flavor.
Yeah.
And the first time I walked past the cart, they had Nutella available, and I was like, ooh, that's what I'm going to get. And then we got there, 3 days before Christmas, and there were only 6 flavors, and Nutella was not one of them.
Right.
So I went, okay, well, now what do I do? And we had just come off of Cafe 360, where I got the coffee gelato, and I was not impressed, so I didn't want to do the caramel affogato thing. And I'm like, you know what? The lemon sounds really good right now. And lemon, the Sicilian lemon, is one of their vegan options. As it mentioned on the website, they have a few vegan sorbettos, technically. But I'll tell you, I've never had a sorbetto or a sorbet or a sherbet. It doesn't matter what you call it. I have never had one that was that creamy.
Yeah.
To be of something vegan.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah, because as we learned from the place after that, not everything of things that are vegan can very much of the time be a little bit tougher.
True. Very true. And so we kind of agreed to each get a flavor, and then we would do a little bit of sharing, because Paul was like, I think I'm going to get the lemon, and I'm like, I think you should get coconut, because I want lemon.
And then I, of course, had no choice in the matter, and the rest is history.
I mean, you agreed to it. You didn't,
I know, I'm kidding.
Fight me on it.
No, because both flavors are flavors that I would like. It's better than you getting chocolate.
That's true.
I wouldn't have been interested in it at all.
That's true. So yeah, we ended up getting I got the Sicilian lemon. It was the vegan flavor. It didn't taste like a vegan flavor. It was so good, and it was so lemon forward.
I still can't believe it was vegan.
Me either.
Yeah.
Truly. I'm shocked.
But yeah, extremely lemon forward.
Extremely
to the point where I
forward.
think it was too much for me.
Yeah, you didn't like it as much as I did, but I feel that if you're gonna get a lemon flavored thing, it should be lemon, not like, a little bit of lemon. No, I want to taste the lemon, dang it.
Well, you tasted the lemon just I tasted the pistachio.
Right, I sure did taste the lemon, and it was really good. And like I said, it was pure white. It was not yellow, so it didn't there was no mental element to it. It was pure flavor. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you look at a flavor and you see the color, it tricks your brain into thinking,
yeah,
you're gonna taste that flavor.
Right. How it's the placebo effect.
Sure.
It's been a very long time since we brought up the placebo effect.
What a reference. A blast from the past there. But yeah, it was so good. I would absolutely get more next time if we go back and they have the mango. I would love to try that because I feel like it would be phenomenal. But also I want Nutella, and I don't want them together because ew. So we're gonna have to go back a few more times because I want to try different things from this place.
Mm-hmm.
And even for me, who's not a big fan of coconut, I enjoyed the taste I had of Paul's coconut. But
I very much liked mine too. Yeah. Yes. What?
Nothing.
Buzz?
No, I was just looking.
Oh, okay. No one was trying to break in. There were no cats scratching.
That's good.
Yet.
No.
All right, go ahead.
No, it's your turn. Talk about coconut.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm passing out. Today's a day.
It's nap time.
It's nap time, and it really needs to be because today is the actual day that you would need to stay up late. Anywho, very similar to what Holly said. The coconut tasted like coconut. It overwhelmingly tasted like coconut.
But not in a sunscreen kind of way, like some things can. Yeah.
And I definitely think I made the right choice with going with the coconut and she going with the lemon because it was very coconutty, but it didn't overwhelm me like the lemon did. I still like the lemon. I had a pretty decent amount, I feel like, and we shared a pretty decent amount, but the coconut went down a little bit less tangy. Mm. Yeah, yours was like the definition of tangy.
It was. It gave you the pucker.
Yeah, and you don't usually like tangy flavors, right?
I mean, it depends. It really depends on my mood. I'm broadening my horizons.
Proud of you.
As the podcast has gone on, I feel as though my flavor preferences have shifted.
Yeah.
Because now if there's a lavender anything on a menu, sign me up, number one. And they're like, now in this particular season that we're in, I'm looking at gingerbread, I'm looking at maple, I'm looking at those seasonal flavors. And then in this particular scenario, I love a good lemon treat. Like, one of my favorite cookies that I've ever had at Crumble Cookie was called Lemon Bar.
I remember that, yeah.
Such a good cookie. Anyway, I wonder if they'll bring that back eventually.
I bet they will.
Crumble is not...
They don't make good choices, personally.
No, they really are doing too much right now.
What do you mean?
They keep making things that aren't cookies.
Like what?
Like little mini cakes and...
Oh, no, they're diversifying.
Lava cupcakes and things like that.
They need to be like this place. They need to be like this.
Cookies.
They need to be like this place and stick to gelatos.
Literally. This place had...
This place knows what it's doing. It knows how to do it well. It's been doing it for 100 years, and they need to just keep up with that.
Yeah.
If they keep trying to corner the market and split their resources to go into, like, cakes and stuff like that, people are going to be like, this cake is good. But I can also go to this bakery over here that's been doing it for hundreds of years and get better cakes. What they should be doing is just focus on those cookies.
Yep. And just make the ones people like. Why are you always making that disgusting pink sugar cookie? Nobody wants that. I'm sorry. There's one person who probably does want it, and they're listening to the podcast, and now they hate us. But
you channeled some Akane Soniyama there for a second. Nobody wants that.
Did you see the light flicker?
Yeah, I'm choosing to ignore it.
The ghost of the podcast apparently really likes that pink sugar cookie because
it has bad taste.
The light flickered right after I said that. Okay.
To be fair, though, that light has been flickering for a couple of days.
Okay, well, that's reassuring, I guess. So, yeah, I'm angry at Crumble, and I like lemon-flavored stuff when it's done well. And in this case, it was done very well.
Yes.
So, L'Artigiano Gelato. And it's
blah, 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 blah.
And you do the hand thing.
No, definitely not doing the hand thing.
With the hand.
Stop it!
It's Italian. Okay, I'm done. But, it was pricey. It's worth It's worth it.
It was very pricey, but very worth it. It was like Was it the best gelato you've ever had, would you say?
I think so. The only one that came, like, even close for me is Holy Cow.
That was a really good gelato, and they had the flavor I really liked. But this is a better gelato.
I agree. Mm-hmm. I think this is better.
So it has to be an S tier, right?
It's gotta go up there, but let's talk about the tier list for a second. So can you start in the current S tier for me, please?
I started last time. You sure you don't want to do it this time?
I am sure, because I have to update this, and I want to make sure it's done right.
Wow, I see how much you believe. Okay, here we go. Nicholas Creamery for the first of the S tiers, Vampire Penguin, Speak Freezy, and the Froyo Zone.
In the A tier, we have Nasto's Old World Desserts, Dee Dee's Dairy, Kung Fu Tea, Cafe 360, Delicious Orchards, and Wendy's.
In the B tier, we have Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, and then Charburger and Creamery.
And in the C,
and that's not 4 separate things, by the way. That's 2 of each. And that's 2 very long-winded titled places.
And in the C tier, we have the Ice Cream Parlor and Mr. Softy.
Okay, so as we said, this is clearly going in the S tier because we think it's probably the best gelato we've had. It's just a matter of where in the S tier. Speak Freezy. God, that was good also. It
was so good.
Where I'm personally, it has to be above the Froyo Zone.
That's where I'm agreeing with that, and that's where
I really like the Froyo Zone. Don't think I don't.
I do too, but it is like, I think in general. So let me explain. That's the best frozen yogurt we've had, but I feel like I like gelato a little more than frozen yogurt.
I like frozen yogurt more, but I have to admit that this place is exceptional in what they do, and the Froyo Zone is still just your garden variety yogurt place, but they do a much better job than the other ones we've been to.
It's the best yogurt we've had for sure.
Yes. But in terms of, like, pure unadulterated quality, this gelato is better.
Yeah, it screams quality. And I mean, again, it's in how it's made. It's like the ingredients are from Italy. It's made there. It's natural stuff. There's no artificial colors. Like you look at the flavor and you can't tell what it is because it doesn't have any dyes in it. Like, that's important to me.
So then, what about Speak Freezy? Speak Freezy had that really good berry flavor.
They had the popcorn ice cream.
And they had the pop. If you had to, all right, let's go with this. If you had to choose between one or the other, which one would you go with? Personally, I would go with Speak Freezy.
Yeah,
because I really liked my berry flavor that I had.
Yeah, I would order a vat of that popcorn ice cream to have on hand. So, I say we should put the L'Artigiano gelato after Speak Freezy and before the Froyo Zone.
We're very S tier. Well, no, A tier has a little bit more, but we've been testing out some really good places this season. We have had
a really good... It started rocky. It started with Mr. Softy, and we had a rough go at the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's gotten progressively better, I feel.
And I just remembered also, Nicholas Creamery was a holdover from last season.
Right, that's still our highest ranking place. I don't know, though. After the shakeup, it might change.
You think?
It might. Paul is short-circuiting in front of me.
Something could be better than Nicholas Creamery?
It could be.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to see when we get there. Personally, I don't think anything on the list is better. I mean, Vampire Penguin was exceptional, but they sell something very different.
I can't even describe Vampire Penguin properly. Like, we did the episode and I still don't feel qualified that we did it justice.
That we understand anything we got.
It was so different and good and wonderful.
Yeah, that was a really exceptional quality product.
Yeah, I feel like when we do our, like, end of the year roundup and we do those, like, ice cream awards again, the Scoopies or whatever the hell we called them, I don't remember. It wasn't the Scoopies, but it should be. And I think that Vampire Penguin should win, like, most unique.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Hands down.
There's nothing like it
unless
that we've
we
had.
run into something else crazy. I can't imagine.
We've reviewed 66 places and nothing has come close to Vampire Penguin.
Had nothing like it before. But this gelato, best gelato we've had, find it in malls or outlets near you in New York and New Jersey. Because it's fantastic and you should try it.
Mm-hmm. Very, very worth it to go out of your way to go there and try it yourself, especially if you like gelato. Yes. You won't find better. At least nothing we know of yet.
That we know of, right. But you heard it here, folks. Episode 66 of Scooped Podcast. We reviewed L'Artigiano gelato. And it was very good. And we liked it a lot. And I'm happy that I don't have to pronounce it anymore until next time. But we are going to sign off for now. Thank you, as always, for listening. If you haven't already done so, follow, like, subscribe, boost us on social media, share posts, make comments, interact with our stuff so more people see it, so we can talk to them about ice cream, because that's what we love to do.
Yes.
Share it with friends. Share it with enemies.
Share it with your dog.
Of course.
As long as it don't kill him. Don't do it if it's chocolate.
Don't share the ice cream. Share the information.
Share some with the dog, but make sure it's not chocolate. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
But
and as
if your dog dies because of my suggestion, you can't sue me. Because I'm saying don't do it. But do it. But make sure you're careful. But you really still shouldn't do it. You know what? Just don't do it. I don't feel like being sued.
And as always, the best way to support us is by tuning in, so be sure to do so next week for a review of a dessert shop with seemingly unlimited choices.
Yes. Especially not avocado ice cream.
Oh my god. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye.